All right, all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bashem Kakudash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone for teaching and ruling well in the scriptures, and salutations to Yakim across the world, pushing His word in truth and in sincerity and with charity. And as we all know, we're in Black History Month. All right, this is the month that our people celebrate their destruction, celebrate their slavery. They celebrate their oppression. All right, and the crazy part about it is that they highly praise, and they highly celebrate this holiday as if it's something good. But the word black in itself, our people don't understand that they're being called a byword, and they're completely destroyed from a lack of knowledge. So I got the word black in the etymology, in the etymon. It says, meaning fierce, terrible, wicked. Is from the late 14th century. Figurative senses often come from the notion of without light, without morals, without spirituality. It says, Latin niger had many of the same figurative senses: gloomy, unlucky, bad, wicked, malicious. The metaphoric use of the Greek word melos, however, tended to reflect the notion of shrouded in darkness, and that's shrouded in darkness and overcast, and that's the case and condition of our people. Why is this? Because they don't know that they're the children of Israel. Why is this? Because they've been given proverbs and bywords, as the scripture says, which was all prophecy. All right, it says, in English, it has been the color of sin and sorrow at least since the 13th century. The sense of with dark purposes, malignant, emerged 1580s in black art, necromancy. It is also the sense in black magic, black flag flown, especially by pirates, as a signal of no mercy. Is from the 1590s. Black dog melancholy, arrested from the 1826. All right, so basically you can see, I'm gonna highlight some of the stuff in here. All right. When our people call themselves black and celebrate Black History Month, they're basically saying that they are without light, they are without morals, they are without spirituality. All right. It also means that they're gloomy, unlucky, bad, wicked, and malicious. And why is this? Because our people are under the curses of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. Okay, so I'm gonna get that. All right, this is Deuteronomy 28 and 37. It says, and thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all the nations, whither Yahweh Bashem Yahushai shall lead thee. All right, so if you go into that word, when they go into a proverb, we go into that.
Strong's H4912. Mashal.
It says a proverb, a parable, a proverbial saying, an aphorism, a byword, a similitude, sentences of ethical wisdom, ethical maximus. So then if you go back, when they go to the word byword,
Strong's H8148. Shenina.
All right, and that word byword goes into a sharp word, a sharp cutting word, a taunt, a gibe, something pointed, a byword, a taunt. And as you can see, the byword that we're being called is in fact black, which is why our people celebrate Black History Month. They don't know who they are. They don't know that they're the children of Israel, each from their respective tribes, but they've been prophesied to fall under the curse of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, and the 37th verse, which I'm going to get one more time. Deuteronomy 28 and 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all the nations, whither Yahweh Bashem Yahushai shall lead thee. So our people are not being called by their respective tribes. They're not known as the children of Israel on the earth. Why? Because they fell under these curses of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. All right, why is this? So if you go up, all right, you go to Deuteronomy the first verse, Deuteronomy 28:1, it says, "And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments which I command thee this day, that the Most High Yahweh Bashem Yahushai thy power will set thee on high above all nations of the earth." And we are not on high above all nations. We are in the lowest position we've ever been. We don't know who we are. This is why our people celebrate black, all right, which means void of light. This is why they call themselves black, all right, which means void of light. This is why they fall under the vibration, all right, of thinking that they're black, which is why they celebrate Black History Month. Weekend or year in and year out, they celebrate this madness, all right. And I was talking to somebody earlier, and this is just a holiday that continues to keep our people, all right, believing that they're just niggas and slaves, all right. So a lot of our people are black because they're void of the light. They're void of the understanding of who they are. So they're going to continue to celebrate Black History Month, and 2/3 of our people are going to be destroyed for continuing to stay in the vibration of believing that they are black. Okay. This is Hosea chapter 4 verse 6. It says, "My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge." What knowledge is that? The knowledge of who they are. The knowledge of the fact that they are the children of Israel, each to their respective tribes. You see our people, they call themselves black, African American. Our people are void of knowledge. They lack the knowledge of who they are. They lack the knowledge of the times that we're in. They are completely black. So a lot of our people, they deserve to call themselves black. All right, because they're under the curses of Deuteronomy, the 20th chapter. Hosea 4 and 6. "My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. That thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children." And that's the exact position our people are in today. They continue in their wickedness. All right, we go out to the highways and byways. We try to tell them that they're the children of Israel, that you're not black. All right, that you're not void of light. You are the children of Israel. And then once you get this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, that is the light that it will come upon you. Okay, but our people are in darkness. All right, because they have chosen, the bywords, the proverbs, and names that the oppressor, the so-called white man, has put upon them, man. This is why they celebrate and are happy to, all right, and ecstatic to celebrate Black History Month. Okay, this holiday, Black History Month, and this is just something that this is a so-called white man's ploy, all right, to keep you in the mindset of just being niggas, black people. All right, to keep you in the mindset, all right, to realize and understand that you were just slaves. You were just niggas. All right, and you should be happy that you've got this little bit of bullshit freedom that you've gotten over the past 100 years. All right, this is the programming that the so-called white man uses on you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, he keeps you perpetuating the name and that imagery and that title of being black. By way of Black History Month, by way of you so-called Negroes calling yourself black, all right, by calling yourself African American, you are continuing to be void of light. So you are black. You are void of light. That's the etymology read. Okay, this is why through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, you have men on the highways and byways, week in and week out, teaching you and bringing you to the light. All right. So that you will no longer call yourself black. All right. But we know that 2/3 of our people are not going to wake up. All right. So they're going to be destroyed. All right. In the times and days to come. Hosea 4 and 6. "My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. That thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children." So the times are coming in. The Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is not going to save 2/3 of our people. He's going to save the elect and remnant who have realized that they are not black, who have dig deeper to go into their history, all right, that now realize that they are the children of Israel and that the Bible is their history and ancestry and culture and heritage. People that consider themselves black and celebrate Black History Month will be destroyed because they are the 2/3 and they love darkness. They love being black rather than light, because most of our people are wicked. 2/3 of them are going to get destroyed for their wickedness. All right. And the Lord set them up perfectly. You want to celebrate Black History Month? You want to be black and African American? Well, you're literally going to be black when thermonuclear destruction pelts down on America, Babylon the Great. All right. This is John 3:19. It says, and this is the condemnation, that light is coming to the world. This wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. We try to teach our people. They don't want to care. We tell them that you're the children of Israel, that the kingdom is coming for you. It's right around the corner. Our salvation is nearer than what we believed. You're not black. You're from this tribe. You're from that tribe. You're from this tribe. All right. Your history goes way back past slavery. All right. And lynchings. But they don't want to hear it. Why is this? Because they love darkness rather than light. Why? Because they're black people. They are black and void of light, which is why they celebrate Black History Month and call themselves black. John 3:19. And this is the condemnation, that light is coming to the world, and men loved darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. That's why they continuously celebrate Black History Month year in and year out. All right. They continuously celebrate their own slavery, their own oppression, their own demise. All right. Continuously, year in and year out. Why is this? Because they are void of light. They are black. All right. So the so-called white men labeled you black. All right. But the remnant is going to come back to the understanding of who they are, and that we're the children of Israel, and that we've had a very, very vast history way and long before slavery. But the 2/3 are going to continue to think they're black. They're going to continue to wear dashikis and think they're African. All right. Why? Because these are the wicked of our people. These are the 2/3. These are the people that love the darkness of calling themselves black rather than the light, which is the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of knowing that you're an Israelite in these last days. John 3:19. And this is the condemnation, that light is coming to the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. For everyone that doeth evil hateth the light, neither cometh to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved. But he that doeth truth cometh to the light, that his deeds may be made manifest, that they are wrought in the Most High. All right. So the elect and the remnant, the 1/3 of Israel, are going to come back, and they're going to come out of that spiritual slump of calling themselves black, African Americans, Hispanics, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, Native Americans, etc. And they're going to replace that with coming back to the light. All right. And the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that they are the children of Israel, each to their respective tribes. Everyone else that continues to celebrate Black History Month is going to be destroyed with thermonuclear destruction, or with the 4 sword judgments in these last days. So this is the reason why our people have to get out of this spirit of celebrating Black History Month before it's too late. All right. So Lord willing, that was edifying. I want to end it by giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakodash, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone for teaching and ruling well in the scriptures. And salutations to you, Akim, across the world, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity and with charity. Abad Babal, and destruction to this vibration of being black, which is over with, because the light has come through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Shalom and Abad Babal.